as the shooter?
I'm trying to recall, but I can't. I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
I have no further questions.
I have nothing on that, Your Honor.
You may step down, sir.
Your Honor, I have a witness, but before that, call that witness, I need to use the men's room.
About a 5 to 10 minute break. Please don't talk about the case during the break. You may either use the jury room or you may remain down here in the library.
Can I have a big ex-
There's a new report that we just received, okay? And I object to it. It's beyond the scope of the court's order, and it's untimely.
Does it differ from the former report?
Your Honor, the only thing that is different is it adds the new discovered video from Friday.
It also gives his opinions as to what the defendant was doing that night and his self-defense and what he was thinking and believing, etc., the pursuit, etc. There's a lot of opinions in here about what the defendant was doing. The court's order
Well,
on
let me
this...
just interrupt. I think I stated that I would allow the imaging sequences, the measurement of that, and I think I said I would allow the observations he had made about the capacity of people to observe multiple objects. That's a poor way of summarizing it. That type of data, and when he talked about the car accidents, and I think it was limited to that. So he may have leftover impressions or opinions, but I don't expect I would be admitting any of that.
And I'm not intending to.
Okay.
This new written report has those, so I am objecting. It should not be admitted into evidence or shown to the jury.
All right. I don't expect it will be, and if he's offered, it'll unless he's got some astonishing justification, then it won't be admitted because I said I wasn't. Okay. Now, the question becomes, how long will this take? Shame on me, it's 20 to 5.
It's been a long day, too. I don't know if you knew that.
But he's come here from Oregon and you want to get him in.
Well, no, you're available tomorrow, first thing?
Okay. I don't want to start off.
I mean, if I thought you could get your direct in 20 minutes,
Absolutely not.
then why don't we wait until tomorrow? Well, I shouldn't say that. Tell me what is expected course of the case after that, because maybe I would let you if it.
With this witness 3.
3? Raise your right hand.
That's what we have under subpoena. Well, Mr. Black isn't under subpoena. We have Drew Hernandez and Bray to clear up the racking the spent shell casings and what evidence was recovered from
You know,
each
I
one.
don't want to.
I'm just-
I thought Officer Van Wee testified to emptying the gun when at the hospital.
At the crime scene, number 2, event
Right.
number 2, the state is saying that my client, Paige
I know
Grosswitz,
what's been said.
re-racked the gun. If there was a
I understand that, and I thought that Officer Van Wee said that there was a full except for 8 shots, 8 bullets.
But there was no, the word I'm looking for, live round found at event number 2. So if there was a re-racking of that bolt, there would have been a live round. And there
See,
were-
I counted and I came up with a full load, even without any bullet being found.
Maybe I'm just, and additionally, that Mr. Grosswitz said he didn't know whether or not his gun had one in the chamber. Lukowski testified to it, and in fact, there is a live round right on the ground.
Oh, this is what your third. Okay, well, let's deal with the realities of it. Unless you gentlemen are prepared to tell me that you're going to send me your proposed instructions on them within, by 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. And unless you're going to tell me that you're going to argue for less than an hour and a half each, then we're going to end up either working Saturday or working on Monday. So let's take a vote here, because the jury did clear Tuesday. And of course, I think I read once that Abraham Lincoln, when he took a vote on the Emancipation Proclamation, all the votes were no. And then he said, but the deciding vote is aye. And so I'm going to take a vote about what you folks want to do, but that doesn't mean it's going to come out the way you want. So who wants to work Saturday?
I'll work Saturday, I'll work Monday, I'll do whatever the court asks me.
Who wants to come back on Monday? Okay, so it's one to they don't care to, I'm going to vote with you on Monday. So, okay, so I know. Is it okay if I tell the jury we are hopeful that we will conclude the case on Monday? I understand that. Is there going to be extensive rebuttal?
I don't think it's going to be extensive, but
Yeah.
we do reserve the right to call
Sure,
a vote, yes.
I understood. Well, maybe I'll tell them I expect that we'll finish in the time which was given to us, which was included Tuesday. And we'll see what happens. All right. Anything else before I call the jury down? Oh, and then I'm going to dismiss them for the day. And we'll start in the morning with Dr. Black. Anything else?
Do you want the instructions by 7? Is that what you would?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So email.
But if you, are you telling me that would be,
No, I'm telling you that I'll do whatever you want.
if you want by 8?
Okay. We're talking just about the count 6, right?
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll send you my preliminary. No, I won't do that. I'll send you my preliminary tonight, as long as we're not going to argument until next week. I'm not even going to promise that. Let's just, cool. All right. Let's call the jury down, dismiss them for the day. You don't have to send me anything tonight, and I won't send you anything.
I think they're in back.
Oh. All right, folks. How many are in favor of my continuing to allow that light to flicker through the remainder of the trial? Why don't we get maintenance in here and hopefully they can fix that. And we're gonna stop for the day, and we're going to come tomorrow morning at 9. And I have just discussed the matter with the lawyers, and I'm very confident that we will finish by Tuesday, as I asked you about a couple weeks ago. And there's a bare chance, I don't want to get your hopes up, but there's a chance we could finish on Monday. And that's the best of my information, and it isn't a promise, but I think that's very realistic. So, in the meantime, please don't read, watch, or listen to any account of the trial, or discuss the case with anyone, including members of your immediate household. And any questions? See you tomorrow.
They have to go upstairs, Judge?
Yeah, would you go upstairs, please, and Mrs. Mataska-Montink or her designee will talk to you.